for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
On the wing, Mitchell. Antetokounmpo defending. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum wide open. He fires one. They get it back. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Morant. To the paint. Will it go? Giannis dunks it down.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Durant for 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Now, Doncic following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to KD from outside the arc. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now, here's Doncic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Morant passes to Doncic. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. He didn't talk a lot about their game strategy. It was just about getting guys involved when they're on the floor. He also wants to see certain lineups together. He said it's fun dreaming about what could be if you had all this talent on the same team. Guys?
Thank you, David. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way, stay aggressive, and try to battle back.
Jokic kicks to Tatum.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
The East All-Stars shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And that one falls for Tatum. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Smith checked in for Barnes. And Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Garland. And KD's got the ball here for the West. Trailing here by 8. Here's Morant. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Tatum lead the charge. Good on the bucket. 6 points for Jason Tatum.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Morant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's not going to go for him. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. The 3 from Tatum. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Doncic. Morant passes to Doncic. The West again cannot hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Smith. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Morant. And he banks in the layup.
Well, the contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Mitchell against Doncic. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Domination in the first. East All-Stars.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Luka Doncic. Antetokounmpo out there with Durant. Then it's Morant. And it's Mobley in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Guys, I like the hustle from Jokic. I mean, this guy knows exactly how to get to his spots in transition.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Doncic. And the 3 off target.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And here's Tatum for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Tatum. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Here's Garland. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. The 3 from Tatum. Connects from three-point range. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams take it. I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
And the basket by Curry. Curry's got his first points of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Morant kicks to Mobley. The 3 for Doncic. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 15. It's good. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the East. The wide open look here for Garland. The West grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Curry against Morant. Mobley trying to free himself up. And it's Morant missing. Curry passes to Barnes. Beyond the arc. And that one is off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stopped.
Antetokounmpo finds Mobley. Doncic looking it over.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
The West again cannot hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And there he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions. Come get it, come get it.
Morant against Curry. Durant way outside. The West again cannot hit. And it's Barnes with the ball for the East. 15-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. 1:51 left here in the second. Doncic against Garland to end the drought, and it's Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Barnes trying to free himself up. Inside, here's Mobley. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Mobley's got his first points in this one.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Tatum dishes to Curry. The West All-Stars pull it in. The pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
The East leading by 12. Garland kicks to Tatum. Doncic against Garland. Pass to Tatum. Lots of room. And the shot goes down. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
That'll be a 5-second call.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone, a bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Smith comes in for Tatum, and it's Mitchell in for Garland. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the shot. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Floats it up there for Morant. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by the West. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Curry.
Substitution on the...
Mitchell against Durant. Step back shot, and Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 8.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Morant, there's the dish to Giannis. Morant passes to Mobley.
Ja Morant.
East All-Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line for 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Here's KD. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the East All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO Standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here, got Kenny the Jet. And guys, so far, this has been no contest as the Eastern Conference All-Stars have raced out to a huge lead here at the half. They've looked like a team that's been playing together all season. The West just could not keep up.
Well, and coming to this game, you know it's a showcase. So much talent out there on both sides out there. You see bringing so far.
That about wraps.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
The West trails by 18. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Barnes. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Tatum passes to Jokic. For 3, Mitchell. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Passes it to Davis. And here's Doncic from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Tatum. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Durant. Doncic outside. From past the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by the West.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the East. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Western All-Stars ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The West trails by 16. Durant in the corner. Over Tatum. Outside for KD. Puts up a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And the East has possession. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Morant. Barnes passes to Jokic. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Morant.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And with the internet and social media, Players Park have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
The West trails by 19, outside for Durant. Fires the three. Again, Durant missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
To the inside, Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Morant looking around. Oh, he's a high flyer.
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh!
Yeah, that's fire right there, Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Smith checked in for Barnes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Jason Tatum. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Garland. That's good from Morant. The East leading by 18. Ingram outside. Pass to Jokic. .157 left here in the third quarter.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Dishes it to Davis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Smith. one drops for him. Smith's got his second basket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's KD. Over to the wing. Now here's Morant. He's got 14. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Here's Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. Giannis passes to Davis. And here's Doncic from the arc. East grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. From the baseline. No good. And so it's the East All-Stars. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic out there with John Morant, and it's Durant, and it's Davis in at the center.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one is no good. The East leading by 18. They get it back. Smith dishes to Garland. Back to Smith. Over KD. The West grabs the miss. Giannis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The 3 for Doncic. The offensive rebound.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Garland. Smith trying to break loose. That shot misses. The West All-Stars will go the other way with him.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Davis finds Giannis. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
The pass to Mitchell. Back to Barnes. The 10-footer. That shot, no good. Morant with some nice D. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Garland. Shoots over Garland. KD with the bucket.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Here's Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Smith.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
fact, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Morant kicks to Giannis. Morant passes to Antetokounmpo. Morant against Garland. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's the East with the rebound. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his third foul of the game. Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Barnes can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
To the middle, jumps up, and Jokic throws it down.
How about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
The West again cannot hit. It's Garland with the ball for the East.
Blocking foul called.
They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And that'll be his third foul so far. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mitchell passes to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the East. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shot left block, and Davis sends it back.
No, sir. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
The East making a switch. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Here's Tatum, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the East leads by 20. Morant against Gilgeous Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Craig, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be
personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Tatum looking around. For 3, Mitchell.
Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. The East leading by 18. Mitchell passes to Gilgeous Alexander. And here is Tatum. Kept alive. Jokic kicks to Tatum. Durant against Mitchell. Barnes outside. 4 on the shot clock. A 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Up top, Morant. Covered by Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to be on Jokic.
At the line for 2.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And some changes here for the East. Julius Randle's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Cunningham comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Curry subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Cunningham. It's good. And the East leads by 18.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Morant against Curry. Morant left side. Outside for Durant. And stolen by Tatum. Feeds to Curry. And the rejection by Giannis. Second shot opportunity. And the layup by Curry.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Morant.
Substitution on the court.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Curry against Morant. Passes to Sabonis. Cunningham outside. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night.
Baby, dance with me, just dance with me. Cool up, she just a fan with me. Love with me, cause with me, with me. I see them looking at me. I can see in your eyes that it's jealousy. And I wish it would be bold enough to step to me, step to me.
On the game early before launch.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little.
And this is a team that stands out all.
Thanks, Brian. Well,
yeah, they're making strides, Allie, no question. Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
all over the board. Like, we focus on gameplay for this event, and you know, they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long. So their brains there, they're still using like kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to be successful. So they come in.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the Timberwolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 50.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns is out there with Simmons. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's more in it, the small forward. They've got Antetokounmpo. Morant is out there with Brown. And it's Nikola Jokic. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Good on the second free throw. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
To Minnesota. Coming onto the floor for your home team.
And Simmons kicks to Moore. Pass to Edwards. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morant against Jones. It's Morant. With authority.
That is a monster finish. Oh. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Outside Edwards. Back to Jones. Outside Towns. Edwards inside. He's covered by Brown. Edwards can't hit. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Morant surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Roy passes to Morant. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Jones with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down low. And there's Edwards on the assist from Jones.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Back to Morant. He takes it in, and Morant throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Moore. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Morant outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the left side wing. Outside Roy. Jokic high post. Roy dishes to Brown. They grab their own miss. Jokic passed to Brown. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Now here's Morant. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. He dishes it to Roy. Back to Morant. Brown feeling out a bit. That doesn't go either for Brown. Timberwolves leading by 3.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now Brown, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Jones against Morant. Out to the right wing. Brown outside. 5 to shoot. Jokic trying to free himself up. Kicks it to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Back to Jones. Towns trying to get open. On the basket by Jones.
3
points. come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Towns. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
Taylor's check. In for more.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Left side, Edwards. Now the pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Towns trying to get open. Offline with his 3. Brown outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jokic finds Morant. It's Jokic, top of the key. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They've got John Morant, Antetokounmpo out there with Jokic. Then there's Brown. And for the Timberwolves, Towns is out there with Taylor. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Edwards in at the 2. And it's Brown missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Taylor. Gets the front of the rim and out.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Brown against Edwards. 3-pointer. Jokic trying to free himself up. Jaylen Brown. And then that's good. Brown's got 6.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
And here's Morant. After Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer, Giannis passes to Morant. Brown against Edwards. Out to Morant. A 3-ball. Got a piece of it. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And that one drops. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morant against Jones. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Morris checked in for Taylor. Now here's Moore. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Passes it to Simmons. Back to Moore. Timberwolves passing it around. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assisted.
Jones has got 4 assists now tonight.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now, here's Jokic. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Morant. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Outside Edwards. Moore with it. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Back to Brown. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
At the line,
guys, you gotta love the passion of Simmons, taking great pride in how he rebounds the basketball.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota. That one misses for Simmons. Break Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Now here's Simmons. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
2 minutes
to the middle. Edwards trying to get open.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. Kick out to Moore. Jones against Brown. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Antetokounmpo dishes to Morant. Back to Giannis. Inside. Here's Brown, and the rejection by Towns. Jones, no one around him. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Here's Morant. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Morant against Jones. And Moore kicks to Edwards. Pass to Jones. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Lets it go with a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant against Jones. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Morant. The tray. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
With the score.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one, it was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. At the end of one, they were able to... And that...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Tyus Jones has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Jaylen Brown out there with John Morant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Nikola Jokic. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Jokic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Timberwolves leading by 18. Simmons passes to Moore. Jones against Brown. Edwards dishes to Towns. That one goes. Count it. And that's 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The kick out to Brown. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And this is what the... team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Moore passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
First personal
a slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Morant kicks to Antetokounmpo. Brown outside. Goes back up. He's off on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
Simmons passes to Jones. Moore left side. And the pass to Simmons. Shoots over Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one's on Morant.
A walking triple-double for Simmons. Needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Simmons against Morant. And here's Antetokounmpo outside.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Edwards, that's good.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Reed. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Morant against Simmons. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Here's Jokic. Rebound, Minnesota.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
To the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Morant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Kicks it to Brown. Fires the three. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 6 points.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Passes it to Simmons. Now here's Reed. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Now, here's Jokic, guarded by Reed. Jokic kicks to Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Here's Simmons. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Fades and shoots. Good defense by Jokic.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Minnesota with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Cassell. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Cassell. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Cassell against Brown. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. And to Antetokounmpo. Brown outside. Over Cassell. Misses. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Timberwolves.
53.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Cassell. Ben Simmons is out there with Towns. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's more in at the 3. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
you know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
The transition point started by Morant, not only with the steal, but he gets the break going with that first pass.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Moore outside. Back to Jones. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And taken away by Brown. It's deflected. It's stolen by Jones. Towns wide open. Misses the three. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Morant against Moore. Out left to the wing. Now Jokic. 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. Rebound Minnesota. To the paint. Jokic with the steal. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And here's Brown outside. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. Dishes it to Jones. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
And here's Morant. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And here's Brown outside. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 7 rebounds in the game.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And the basket by Jones.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Basket counts.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Inside. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Moore. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack.
Second team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Towns gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Simmons will bring it up for Minnesota. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Gasol, the pass to Taylor. Antetokounmpo against Gasol. 6 to shoot. Here's Goodwin. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The shake. Morant passes Giannis. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And there's the pass to Gasol. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Morant left side. And in this era of player movement, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Outside for Simmons. Goes up from the top of the key. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split 2 games apiece.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Karl Anthony Towns.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
So it's Minnesota now. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the rejection by Giannis. Now, here's Jokic. Defense is right there. Brown finds Morant. Brown. Here's Doughton. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the man. And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the play. Thank you, David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the play. David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the play. David Aldridge standing by on our sideline.
find things you don't like. What's it been like?
Welcome, everybody, to another Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Jalen Brunson is...
Family business. Allie, thanks. Now the starting group for the visitors. Ja Morant is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And for New Orleans, tip-off goes to New Orleans. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Good on the second one. Morant against Brunson. Right side Morant. Lets it fly. Good on the jump shot.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Pass to Paxson. Here's Daniels. Here's Hunt. He came away with 14 points in his last game. And stolen by Jokic. Brown passes to Antetokounmpo. The three is up. The shot misses. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
And here's the fast break. The three. Giannis with the rebound.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all three trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
Open shot from Brunson. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Brunson against Morant. And stolen by Brunson. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Over to the wing. Here's Hunt. Ja Morant grabs the miss. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
3 on the clock. And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Morant. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
Rejected by Jokic. It's Brown on the wing. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Now here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. Misses the layup.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paxson, good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Morant. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And just a monster slam from Giannis that time.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game.
You think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Morant following the score by New Orleans. Misses the 3. And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, BA. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something, yeah?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
Now here's Jokic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot clock at 6, and here's Brown for 3. The shot no good, and it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Paxson. No good with the triple. Gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Antetokounmpo finds Morant. Here's Hunt. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Jokic. Pelicans cleared away. Here's Paxson. Last game, he had 28 points. He shoots it. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's closely guarded. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring. It remains close. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Shooting around 33%, not the best offensive efficiency. They've got Ja Morant. Nikola Jokic is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. That's tipped. And it's the Pelicans on the break.
Away team foul. Jaylen Brown. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
Lewis with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Newman. Left side, Butler. Double team on Butler. Shot clock at 5. Here's Daniels. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second personal foul.
They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
At the line for your Pelicans, Daniels. at the line for 3.
He's off on the second. And on his third shot, he finally gets it to fall. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Brown. Three-pointer. It's Brown on the wing. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Now Morant, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter, but they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
Now here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Daniels, that one's true.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Morant. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Shoots from the elbow, and the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
Now here's Brown. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Connects from downtown.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Here's Paxson. Second chance shot. Newman. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First free throw is good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
That one's no good. And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
Here's Daniels. Last game, 26 points for him. They grabbed their own miss. Newman. That shot is off. Gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Brown passes to Morant. Kick out to Brown. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Pelicans have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. .127 left in the first half. On the money from 12 feet away. Brunson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Outside Morant. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Paxson. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic. He's off on the first.
At the line for New Orleans. At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Morant with it. He's got 7. Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. Outside for Morant. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. 26 seconds left in the half. Right side, Brunson. Antetokounmpo with the block.
You get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
Outside, Brown to the wing, right side. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball. That means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Can't believe the coach hasn't been screaming for better looks.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Shooting just 35% from the floor. They've got Jaylen Brown. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Ja Morant getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
Ja Morant at the line for 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Paxson. Here's Daniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Morant, the pass to Jokic. Outside, Brown. The three is up. They get the rebound. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And that one's long. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting around 41%. Back to Brunson. Inside. Here's Daniels. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Morant, the pass to Brown. Knocked away. It's 2-on-1. Here's Paxson. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Morant against Brunson. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson against Morant. From 13.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
Jokic finds Brown. Knocks it loose. Here's Daniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal
Ja Morant picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And here comes the break. Second shot opportunity. Clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. He can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. Here's Paxson. Tips it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Pass to Paxson. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 14.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Here's Jokic. Newman with a rebound. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third.
Remaining in the third.
Brunson with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Brunson misses.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Morant. Oh, it's stolen. Now the Pelicans in transition. Tries to break his ice. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the serve.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Outside, Brown. Fires the three. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
From downtown, Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Paxson. And the jumper off target to finish the break.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Antetokounmpo outside. This for the tie from 10 feet away. Not going to go that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Outside, Brown. On target from range. Brown's got 9 points now in the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. They lead by 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
Solid defense wins this game right here. All right, getting stops and take whatever offense gives us. Keep moving the basketball. Solid.
Just taking things one step at a time. Coach Casey imploring his guys to be smart with it.
A sound strategy. Dwayne Casey proving what a great communicator he is.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Nikola Jokic. Jaylen Brown is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Schroeder. Great D that time from Jokic.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Has to Hunt. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting only 30. .6% so far in this game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The ball's knocked loose. To the inside. And the jam by Brown.
I love seeing players connect like this. Brown excels at knowing when to go for alley-oops.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Hunt. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
First team foul.
Outside, Brown. Fires for three. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And that one is hammered home.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Moran against Brunson. Moran, pass to Brown. 4 on the clock. Good, and the setup by Moran. Morant's got 7 assists in the game.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And that one's good. Hunt.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Pelican foul. Jalen Brunson. First personal foul.
Said he makes the first.
Shooting for the away team.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Pelicans trail. Here's Brunson. No luck on that one. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Antetokounmpo finds Brown. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Well, something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
New Orleans calls timeout. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Dwayne Casey address the team. As we head down the stretch, he said to his team, quote, "We can win this. I believe in you guys, but we have to make some plays because we know they're going to." Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Outside Moran. Pass to Jokic. Pulls it. Goes back up. Kick out to Brown. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Hit. Shooting one.
Shooting for the away team, Jaylen Brown. Shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Brown. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Daniels, that one's true.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And here's Moran. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
To tie it up. And Brunson with the lay-in.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Well, take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands, and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Now here's Morant. Antetokounmpo inside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Hunt. And he jams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Now Morant. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be over the back here.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Here's Paxson. Oh, bangs home the three.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Right side Morant. Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Timeout called. The Pelicans. They're up by 3. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter here.
It's that time again, everybody. Get loud right now for your dance team.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Brown. Misses there. And so it's the Pelicans who come out on top here.
Hey, 干，本来有机会的，靠呗。
Energy high.
Well, folks, that's it.
看我大意。
Do it for now. For Brent Herring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.
靠呗。吃饱没？看到你我就饱了啊，兄弟。啊，你呢？吃饱了吗？ 呛到了，是不是？吃饱了，吃饱了。哎，你住哪里啊？啊，你做什么？该不会是做黑的吧？你讲特效，特效。哦，没有了，我刚刚开玩笑的啦。其实这一套好像还不错。做什么生意？干你娘放烟啊！嘛不是做生意，没有啦，开玩笑的。现在火箭队第1名哎，你看，火箭队有那么强哦？什么阵容啊？也还好嘛。我感觉到好帅。对崩啦。
So when you can just have a conversation about things, it helps them too. Right? They can bring up points, things we don't like, and we can just talk to them about things and how the game is built. And
没有问题的啦。
And they help us guide us too. They help guide our decisions of what they think things should be like.
干，我刚刚居然打输，干，刚刚那队是哪一队？我忘记。
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Payday.
Thank you, Kevin.
刚上一队我打哪一队？我忘记了。因为我这个难度是最难的，那个投篮，那个手感不好的话就投不进。这边跳球应该是我的吧？约基奇，哇靠，跳不赢他哎！这边火箭队持球，传到了低位，面对的是阿康宝，直接一个哇，他这边篮板吗？我在后面哦，我在，哇，来不及，哎，他没进耶，好险。
Now here's Morant. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Morant. The three. Another shot. Count them.
好球，2+1。
He's got a free throw coming up as well.
我们刚刚是成功把他的对手晃掉了。这边啊，刚博一个罚球，第一罚，没进。 好可怜。哦，这个有高哦，这个有在高哦。你敢投？我在抢。我操，约基奇抢不赢他吗？直接再拿。好，这边快攻直接传给 Brown 这边再稍微找一下位置，先传给。好，这边直接一个，直接一个单手暴扣啊！
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Green.
好了嘛！我靠！不是啊，那个约基奇在干嘛？他怎么没有过去
？Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
这边莫伦特一个上篮得分。
Right off the bat. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking.
火箭队3分不抢，我们用2-3联防好了。他们内线比较强。哇，这边拦，哇，可惜球直接滚了出去了哦。
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
这边外线直接出手，约基奇拿下篮板了。这边轮到了我们的快攻，晃一下过去了，但是防守者已经到位了。那这边莫伦特，哇，这边球是直接一个被抄到，赶快救球。国王这边一个3分有了，哇操！
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Dunn.
该到了。
The Rockets with another miss.
稳一点，稳一点，稳一点。
3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
稳一点，稳一点。漂亮。
Morant against Green. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Jones. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morant against Green.
骗到了。啊，不要，那个，那个谁过来了？应该被盖。呜呼 ，man！
3-pointers off the mark. Rockets trailed by 3. Dunn looking over the floor. Passes it to Green. Pulls from the top of the key.
好球！
Green got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Grant.
出去，不要挂。
The kick out to Brown. Now here's Jokic. Şengün covering. Offensive rebound to the left wing. And
干你
stolen
脸
by Şengün.
传错了，我
Outside
操！
Jones. The shot.
完了。
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
喝雷嘎仔这边莫伦特是直接冲到啊，干你娘！靠背哦。
There's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:36 left to play here in the first. Green against Antetokounmpo. And it's done in the corner. Here's the 3.
哎，这个补篮漂亮，有料。这个补篮可以。
Finesse there, nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to
过
come
去一
by.
个胯下回来，先把它拉开。
Morant with
哎呀！
guarded by Dunn.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
And the Rockets making a change here.
一个挡拆
Checked in.
，Brown， 一个后撤步，距离有点
6
太
on the
近。
shot clock.
进了，哎，满条还没进哦。这个游戏是怎样？这边是直接把你盖掉了，你还敢进来哦？哎呦，外线完了！那火箭队外线其实也不错耶，我操！哎，逮到机会了，有了！啊干！然后，好，这边打了一个圆环。轻轻松松，直接拿了一个2+1。我们现在不让哦，目前是还是挂蛋的。这边一个阿雷乌漂亮。
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Brown. That shot is off.
不是啊，这个怎么会没进？抓准时机转身哎，搞我是不是？
It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Brown out there with John Morant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Nikola Jokic.
哎，我这边是一个这个接招接错了，我是要先做，应该要先做一个假动作。我们这有点这个太急了，这边哇，约基奇直接干扰了。我这边我没有拿到一个开弓的机会，传到后面的约基奇，然后单打这一个小芝麻 ，OK 啦。哇，这个28号直接过来干扰。我们这个约基奇哦，前途无可限量啊！他今年才15岁而已啊，15岁而已啊！这个金块队的鬼才啊，盖掉。
And it's Green, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Green against Morant. Down low. And it's no good.
Hey.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration.
哇操，好球！
尼玛！
哎，不是我们不让怎么都没得分，靠北有踩到线了，干！
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
哎，抄到了，看穿了哦。这个20号不准，但这个4号其实还蛮准的。 靠北，我被骗2次啦！
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King. For 3, Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Butler on the way. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Morant passes to Antetokounmpo.
Great vision by John Morant. He has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Rockets leading by 3. To the middle.
看你那越级起的冲小，想被打是不是？
Morant against Green. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5. For the three. Jokic kicks to Morant. Pass to Brown. On deep. Nice yet again. That one.
Nice.
Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Jokic.
现在比分差3分了，我们目前是落后了3分，有点惊讶。传到了外线，这边外线直接一个出手，直接3分又命中。
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
好，这边是直接造成一个拉手犯规。
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game.
哎呀，我Morant的3分有点掉漆哦。
Offensive rebound. He gets 33%, struggling to get good looks. In out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Buck.
现在比分很焦灼啊！啊，目前打到第2节，两边还差了5分。
He has 7. Here's Jones.
哇，你敢这样进来？
Coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Rockets shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Walker's checked in for Dunn. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
直接一个双手爆破。
It's exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 4. Pass to Jones. Here's Green from downtown. And that comes off the
哇哦，
assist by
这个
Jones.
3分有准，
Green's got 6 points in the
这个真的有准。
I love his shot
我
selection
们
today.
我们外线比较准的就是 Brown。哎，Brown 要不要来个3分？
Brown feeling out of
白
it.
痴哦！
It's stolen
我
by
叫你投
Jones.
3分，不是叫你球给他呢。
And here's the fast break.
你他妈的嘞！
Leading the way. Here's Şengün. And the shot goes in. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Morant passes to Jokic. Good work there as it goes. Jokic has got 6.
Shut out in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
不好意思啊，差点打你。
Free throw shots of the night. That's good from Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the
好机会。
landscape.
Morant drives in. Brown outside. Off target with his 3. From deep 3-point range, and we've reached halftime in this one. Houston on top. Up now.
Nice.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
You guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jalen Green. He had 12 points and 2 assists. He's got one of those streaks going lately where it doesn't seem like he can be stopped. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. They keep this up. The lead should be safe. Don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate.
好，我们第三节比赛开始。
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Antetokounmpo, John Morant, he's out there with Brown, and it's Nikola Jokic. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Rockets leading by 7. Outside, Jones. Back to Green. Takes the 3. Connects again from distance.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
这边怎么样？
Tipped away.
你敢进来啊，
With the steal.
哥，哪来的勇气啊？
It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Green. Jokic kicks to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot that time.
干那个谁，他妈的3分球怎么那么不准？
That time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Houston leading by 10. Green dishes to Jones. Back to Green from the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. John Morant on the attack.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Green passes to Dunn. Puts it up. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
The ball goes to Houston.
There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
好球。
He's got 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Morant against Green. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has
become
second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Feeds it to Dunn. And here's Green outside. Again, the miss by Green. On 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Back to Morant. Shot from free throw range. Here's Brown. Here's Giannis. And he converts the layup. And Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Rockets making a switch here. Murphy's checked in.
Trey Murphy.
Here's Green. He's got 15. Jones, no one around him. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Now a timeout called by Houston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Vucevic comes in for Şengün, and Walker subbed in for Dunn. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Back to Morant. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets leading by 8. Outside, Green. Now Murphy. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Walker with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. Gone 0-2 from deep. to start things here in the second half. Green dishes to Walker. Lets the three fly. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Brown, good.
This is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Outside, Walker. Passes it to Jones. From deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Down low. And to Tacumbo. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
我想要予你。 没有，等我一下，我开一个东西。好，来继续。好，我们现在比分目前，我操，我输哎。要谨慎一点了。打稳一点哦，因为 Brown 都还没用到。
Here's Morant. He's got 16.
哎呦，没骗到。Brown， 拉一下，挡拆。
From deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
哎呀
Jay shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Houston.
And so Jones nails both of them. Gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Green against Morant. Antetokounmpo with the ball.
白痴哦！
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
干你脸，这把我球推掉怎样？我操嘞！哦，还有一节啦，应该是可以啦，我稳一下。你知道这个2K 里面，它设计里面哦，全 NBA 里面最好投的就是 Curry。然后你 Curry 玩习惯了，你去玩其他球员三分球，那个怎么讲，感觉就不对。但我曾经听说过，不是曾经啊，我看 YouTube 的教学，高手真正的高手他们会把投篮条关掉，这个投篮条会关掉。那我们来实测一下，关掉会不会更准啊？来。
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up.
可是我有试过投篮，不，那个关掉超难。
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Alperon Şengün. Jones is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Dunn. Morant against Green.
但没骗到了，我操！
Dishes to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. No good on that one. And the
没关系，抓一下感觉。
Jones drives in, and he gets it to go.
完了，我真的觉得完了，53分哎。
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Morant outside. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Houston.
干
Şengün's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance.
哎，等一下我们快输了，先不要关了，等一下我再去那个练习模式练一下。啊，不是啊，靠腰哦，怎么分数差那么多啊？
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the ball at 42%. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Morant against Green. Jokic kicks to Brown. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Morant. And the layup's good off the glass.
哦，Brown 三分球真的不太好。如果这球我抄到，就有机会。 看他怎么那么准啊
Green's got 19 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter
Brown，
shooters. 3 of the
我
last 5 baskets they've allowed.
吸引队友火力，这边空了，直接一个2+1。
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
靠腰哦，
One hand slam just looks so
控
pretty
错姿
when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Out to the wing. Back to Morant. Brown outside. It's
你们有看到吗？那个投篮条几乎拉满了，还是没进，真的很扯，应该输了。
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
没进啊。
You read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of comfort food, warms you up a little bit. All good things that can get you ready for action. I'm for. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up.
GG.
Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here. A nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drop that happened a moment ago.
他们很聪明诶，打犯规。
Of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
At the line for the
Free throw good, Green. Houston with a big group substitution here.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Green. Gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Green against Morant. There's Brown with the 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Assertive shot.
这有抄到了。
Once he has the ball, he quickly makes a selection and commits.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Butler deciding where to go with it. The pass to Vucevic. Here's Udo. And it's off the back rim. No good. And the ball travels out of his hand. It was last touched by Jokic.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Rockets leading by 22. Now, here's Butler. To the wing right side. 14 feet away, and it's Vucevic missing.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
The Rockets shooting at 46%, making some buckets.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big time dominance.
没办法，只能拼啊，抢啊，输了啦。1分钟了。
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Clinic was put on display here today.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for Jalen Green.
再盖，
You know, he
我
was
有。
flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Morant against Green. John Morant again.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe
我会不会
carry
打不
over
进总冠
into
军
the
赛
next
被
game.
淘汰
They put？
抄到了
together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
That's big time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth
再
quarter.
抄一次。
Well, this one is winding
改
down
掉。
now. Houston can watch the clock
他想要
run
传给
out.
另外一个，这个。
Green taking his time here. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no. 我们来试一下不开投篮条。干超难的。大家有没有注意到他那个每个球员投手会有个姿势？对，你要去抓那个感觉。
好，有 Q 了哦。但你他妈太宽或太慢都不行。剩下应该就只有我们直接打总冠军好了啦。看这个一看就垃圾队。
Back to two.
"我一路上没离开有你的记忆。